This channel does not promote or encourage any illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for education purpose only. Now let's cat the open SSH key of our victim machine with the help of MC client. Give it proper permission. And let's access the SSH shell of the machine. Initial access has been granted. Today we are going to solve a new lab on Hack the Box, which is a very well-known platform for real-world pentesters. If we compare Hack the Box and TryHackMe, then in a simple language, TryHackMe teaches you how to use tools. But this one, Hack the Box, teaches you how to think like a hacker. So let's start today's video. Here, you need to connect with the VPN of Hack the Box to enter the network of the lab. For that, just click on Machines, open VPN, and then select your server and your protocol like TCP or UDP, and then simply download the VPN file. I've already downloaded it on my downloads/VPN folder, so I will have to simply connect with it. After we copied the IP, let's check whether it is responding or not with the help of a ping scan. Now, after the confirmation, let's run a stealth scan with double verbosity. Within a second, we found that 2 ports of the machine were open. One is SSH and another one is HTTP. Now let's run a default script scan on port 80 for the domain name. The domain name is pretty guessable from the name of the machine, but for an extra confirmation, let's go through with it. Now we've successfully confirmed the domain name of the target machine. Now let's enter the IP and the domain name of the machine into our etc host file. Because we are hacking a machine with its private IP. And in case of private IP hosted things, there are no DNS records. Now, let's perform a recursive directory brute force with the help of Feroxbuster. But always remember on thing, don't create an unnecessary traffic to the server. Always keep threads as lower as possible. Now, we found a redirect link of the admin panel, which is admin login. Let's check it. We also have a create account option. So at first, let's create an account. Now let's log in with the username and password that we've registered, which is WebDragon and WebDragon. Here is the client dashboard of the site. Let's explore it. Let's check for the version or some kind of endpoints into the source code. Nothing important. Let's explore more. Here we found an option of change password, which can be helpful to us. So let's open our Burp Suite and copy the link. On the Proxy tab, let's open a browser and paste the link over it. It simply asks for login. So let's log in with our username and password, which is WebDragon and WebDragon. Let's enable the interceptor and change the password with something else. In my case, I am using password 123. Repeat it. And click to process. Now we've successfully captured the request. Let's modify it. At the end, we need to add some request in URI encoded form. So for the showing purpose, I am opening my HackTools extension to encode our request. And pasting the encoded request over here. And send the request. Let's refresh the page. And here we go. We've successfully gained access to the admin panel. Let us also refresh our Firefox browser and log into the admin panel with the changed password, which is password 123. Now let's explore the settings of the admin panel. Here we found some file upload functionalities. But for now, just skip these and continue exploring all the functionalities of the site and find some easy method to hack this site. Here we found something interesting, which is AWS S3 access key, AWS S3 secret key, and a bucket endpoint. So the easiest way to compromise the machine has been revealed. With those endpoint and keys, we can generally grab some credentials with the help of MC client. So let's try to grab some credentials using it. But if you haven't installed it in your system, then open the link and follow the installation guide. You can simply copy-paste the installation command on your terminal. I've already installed it, so let's run the help command of it. And now, let's set the alias to the server. Sorry, we've made a mistake. That's the server is running on an HTTP service, but we are giving an HTTPS address. Now the alias has been set. Now let's clear a terminal and list out the contents of the server. Now let's list out and explore the internal folder. There might be some interesting stuff maybe present. Yeah, here we found the .ssh folder. Let's dive into it. We've got the OpenSSH key. Let's view and copy its contents. Creating another SSH key into our system. And pasting the value. Let's give a require permission to it. Now let's crack the SSH key password with the help of John the Ripper. For that, we need a hash file of the OpenSSH key. So for that, we're using SSH2 John. Now let's crack the hash with a rocku.txt file. Let's close the Feroxbuster. We've successfully cracked the password. Now let's try to log in with it. But 1 second, we don't know which user login. So let's try to change the password of the key to know the user. We have got the user, but unable to change the password. No problem. Let's try to change the password with sudo. This is not necessary because we've already got the user address, but for fun, let's change the password with null value. We've already got this user before, but now we can log into the user without any password because we've changed the password with null. Now let's log in with it. At this point, we've successfully gotten initial access to the system through an SSH shell. Now our first task is to give proof on Hack the Box that we've successfully got the initial access to the system. For that, we need to find the user flag of the user. And provide it to Hack the Box user flag section and submit. Now the second task is to get the full admin access to the machine and give a proof to Hack the Box that we've successfully pawned the machine. So for that, we are executing sudo -l for listing sudo permits of the machine. We found that userbin factor can execute sudo without prompting any password. So let's abuse it for privilege escalation. At first, we are creating a directory on temp folder and then creating a Ruby script at /temp/priv folder. One second, we forgot the slash. Now let's tell the user bin factor to use it. Yeah, we got a root shell and successfully hacked the whole machine. Now let's give a proof to hack the box that we've successfully hacked this machine. The proof is nothing but the root flag. Let's copy and paste the contents of it. The lab has been solved. Hope you might enjoyed this video and learned something new. I've tried to simplify as much as possible. So, put your thoughts in the comment. See you soon with some new videos in this channel.